friends and family to witness Sonny and Connor be joined in holy mass. My wife and I have really sometimes kind of enjoyed watching her grow up. She was sort of a good kid. More recently, I've gotten to know Connor. So I've gotten to know Connor, I realized that I really like him. He's a fine young man with a very bright future. So I have to pause for a moment and ask you, Connor, because I think so much of you, are you really sure about this, man? All right, then we'll proceed. Well, Connor, if you're 100% certain it's your future, so let's all take a minute to bow our heads and say a little prayer silently for Sonny and Connor. So, Connor, do you take this woman, Sonny Alexandra, to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love, honor, cherish, drink Bud Light with, hand her welding rods as needed, and basically raise hell with her on any given Saturday night, forsaking all others in sickness and health till death do you part? Sonny, do you take this man, Connor Sobey, to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love, honor, and cherish when he is defending the homestead against rioters, forever raising hell together on Saturday nights and forsaking all others in sickness and in health till death do you part? All right, could we have the rings, please? So, Connor, what I want you to do now is, as we rehearsed last night, gently place that ring on Sonny's finger.
Yep.
And I want you to repeat after me, please. I give you this ring as a symbol of our vows. And with all that I am, and all that I have, I honor you. With this ring, I thee wed. Okay, now, Sonny, it's your turn. Take Connor's ring, place it gently on his finger, and repeat after me. It's a symbol of our vows.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our vows.
And with all that I am, and all that I have, I honor you. With this ring, I thee wed. So at this point, we need to ask, does anybody here object to the union of this young couple? Oh, you object. Okay. Folks, I'm sorry, we can't proceed. Do you have anything to say, young man? Are you in love with this woman? Okay, so is it okay to proceed then? Okay. Thank you, buddy. All right. It is with great joy and honor, by the power vested in me by God in the great state of Ohio and Rose Ministries, LLC in Las Vegas, Nevada, that I now pronounce you man and wife. You are both making marriage great again. What can... Ladies and gentlemen, this is Connor TV.
Drinking in this crowded bar, just you and me alone, and turn the sound down so I don't hear nothing but you. Yeah, you. Bet you're thinking I'm crazy. I've been thinking that too. I don't expect you to believe me, but baby, it's true. Nothing but you can make me feel alive. Set my heart on fire, turn the silver sky into a California blue. Fireworks in July, got nothing on your eyes, nothing on my mind, no, nothing but you. Nothing but you, yeah, you. Nothing but you, nothing but you, yeah, you.
I'll try my best, here we go. Alright, unfortunately I thought I was going to have a microphone tonight, and I was going to start it off by, the last time I did have a microphone in my hand, I was standing next to Connor, and it was a third grade talent show, and we're singing and whatever, and I thought we killed it, but unfortunately we lost to a guy that recited like the first 10 letters of pi, so we didn't do that great. So, alright, everybody, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Garrett. I am the best man tonight, I guess. Unfortunately, he chose me. So I was looking up tips about doing best man speeches. Honestly, I never thought I'd have to do one this early. I'm grateful I am, but I never thought I'd have to do one this early. The first one I saw, and everyone was planned way ahead, so I failed that one because I finished it like 15 minutes ago. So So I basically wanted to start out, I'm sorry, I'm reading this too. I want to start out today, I talk about pretty much the best day in Connor's life. It was, I remember like it was yesterday, it was a crazy morning, it was a good day at the ending though. It was probably like 17 years ago when he met me. But really though, this is truly an incredible day, and I'm so grateful to be standing here next to Connor. Not only as his best man, but I'm, beyond thankful that I got a chance to grow up with him and, be his best friend growing up all these years. So it's really crazy that we're standing here today. It's incredible. I remember when Connor and I were kids growing up, we'd always have those normal talks. Who's going to get married first and have kids and this and that. We made a bet on that. Obviously, he's sitting next to me here today, so I won that bet. I do remember the first time Connor told me about Sonny. I was actually living in Texas at the time. I was out of state, and me and him would talk on the phone every other day. And he called me one day. He's like telling me, I met this incredible girl, Sonny, and my normal reaction is like, all right, dude, here we go. He's described me, all these great things about her, and for the short period of time that I've known Sonny, she's truly an incredible girl. Every characteristic that a man would want in a wife, Sonny has it. Great work ethic, super funny, kind. We get along very well. She gave me a really hard time at first, I'll give her that. But it's incredible, and I wouldn't want anybody else sitting next to my best friend here today. And also I want to add on that having a relationship. So for those of you who don't know, Connor is actually stationed over in Delaware, serving in the military. So having a relationship over across multiple states like that is never easy. I've never really had to do it. Probably most of us have never had to do it, but they make it work, and obviously they're doing great. We're here today, so it's a big round of applause for them. That's incredible. Today's a great day, but also a very sad day for all the men around the world, all you single guys, because Sonny's officially off the market. For all the girls around the world, it's pretty much just another day. To add on, to Sonny, as incredible as she is, she deserves nothing but a loving husband and nothing that's gonna, everyone's gonna support her through everything. And I promise I'm not gonna stop helping you find one to get one. The father of the bride normally, when their daughter gets married or whatever, they say, I'm not losing a daughter, but I'm getting a son-in-law. Well, Scott, trust me, I've known this guy for years. I know he's getting the better end of the trade tonight. Growing up in high school, Connor and I, we went through kind of a lot of stages, and the one thing I want to talk about was this fashion stage. So Connor and I would go to the mall. There was one store. It's called Rue 21. We go in, yeah. For those of you that know it, we go in there. Normal teenage guys. I'm gonna get a pair of blue jeans and this and that. Connor would walk out with a pair of lime green skinny jeans. Let me tell you, this kid would walk around high school and he would own it. It was good. I can't really say much because I was right next to him wearing tight red skinny jeans. Honestly, Connor and I have way too many memories that I can recap. I'm going to tell a few, but we've literally been through everything together. You say it and imagine it. We've done it. It's crazy. The pretty common trait with us is usually back home on a Friday or Saturday night, we're out. Most nights we look next to each other, we're next to each other, and there's normally 1 or 2 cops in front of us. I got a few stories that go along with that, but if you want that, find me at the bar in like 35 minutes. A really good story, when Connor and I were kids. When I say we got in trouble with the cops, I'm talking since we were 6, 7, 8 years old. Don't get me wrong, we were super respectful young men and whatever. I'm serious. So Connor's grandfather, he got on this mini bike, okay? And this thing topped out at what, like 15, 20 miles an hour. Well, one day Connor and I were playing with it. We found the governor on it and the throttle. We lived in a neighborhood growing up, so Connor would be on the front, I would be on the back, and I would just hold this throttle just wide open. We go like 45 or 50 miles an hour in this neighborhood, just passing cars. And honestly, it was a great time. And that's when Connor and I got on all these dirt bikes and this and that. Actually, a better story. So we, this is a good one. So we were probably like 15 at the time. We didn't have our license. We had one of those little mini scooters, like just no offense, like you see your grandma driving or something. And I forget, we're sitting in the barn one day and we wanted to go to the mall so bad, no one would take us to the mall. So sure as shit, Connor and I get on this moped, this little scooter, and we go all the way, it's like a 30-minute drive in a car. And we go down to this mall, and it's just us two guys sitting on there going 25, 30 miles an hour down.
Of course.
Yeah, 50-mile-an-hour roads. People were taking pictures, laughing at us. We drove past cop cars, the cop it was funny, man. We had a good time. But like I said, we literally did everything together growing up. We pretty much, we almost took the same path. I still remember the same time as far as the military goes. Connor and I, we met this, when we joined the military, he joined, we met this recruiter at the gym, we were working out. When we walk out, we go back in my car and we're sitting there looking at videos, and this guy signs a week later. I took a different path. I joined, but I'm not active duty. Connor's active duty. And for those of you who don't know, Connor will be going overseas in about 2 weeks, so keep him in your thoughts. He'll be gone for about 7 months, so keep him in your thoughts for that one. He'll be good. Lastly, so one of my favorite memories I have actually is Connor's going away party. Okay, and we had a bunch of people over. We're in the barn or whatever. Actually, Josh, myself, and Connor were out back, and we're sitting there. Josh grew up with us as well. He lived right down the street, so a lot of these include him. He was in with all these. So Connor, Josh, and I were all huddled up doing like the three-guy, the football huddle, and we're all having a few beers, and we skipped straight for all the party stage. We're sitting there like, I love you, man. I love you. We're all crying. I was crying or whatever. And I remember somebody tries walking over to the circle, and Josh turns around and is like, get the hell out of here! It was hilarious, man. It was so funny. Like I said, way too many memories to showcase here tonight. But at the end of the day, I put my life down for this guy. And any day of the week, if he's getting in trouble, I'm getting in trouble. If we're doing this, I'm doing that. So, Sonny, that now is with you. Anything you get into, I'm there with you. So, everybody, if you could please raise your glasses. I wanted to raise this to the start of a new journey, to all the health, wealth, and happiness for the rest of their lives, to the new Mr. and Mrs. Sobey. I'm going to pass this one off to Carson, Connor's younger brother. He's going to do another little speech.
I hope you all enjoyed Garrett's speech. Mine's going to be much shorter and a lot less boring. I'm Carson Sobey, Connor's little brother. Most people call me Connor, but I'm a much better looking one. This speech is going to be a lot less painful than growing up with Connor. Maybe not to you, but definitely for me. Even though we fought like brothers do, and we don't get to see each other as much anymore, I know you always have my back. I know you always... From growing up riding dirt bikes, driving our trucks, and hiding chickens in the attic from our parents. True story. Sister? I never had a sister, honestly. No. You're alright. I'm really blessed to have one now, especially you. I wish you both have a very happy, very long marriage. Can we all raise our glass?
Not everyone knows, but I'm Sonny's sister. So they say you should call your mom every day, but I call Sonny literally every day after work. She either answers within the first ring or she sends me straight to voicemail. She either doesn't want to talk to me or whatever. If she doesn't pick up, I know she's sleeping. So we shared some pretty great memories in the past 23 years. Growing up with Sonny wasn't easy, but we became best friends through the end, through now. So funny story, 3 years ago, in this very same barn, my husband Tyler and I got married here. And it was really funny because Connor was at our house watching our dog. He could have been there, but I don't think Sonny was really interested at the time. So you missed out on that. So I've grown to like Connor. I've grown to like him. He's pretty easy to pick on. It sounds like he just likes him. It's okay, keep going. Alright, so anyways. I wish you guys the happiest years of a lifetime of love. I can't wait to see what the future holds for the two of you. Cheers.
Hi guys, I'm Mariah, Sonny's maid of honor and best friend. I want to start by saying what an amazing person and friend Sonny is. I'm just going to read off my phone, I'm sorry. She would give her shirt off of her back for someone in need. She is passionate about the things and people she loves, and that is what I admire most about you. 8+ years of friendship, and it's been a wild ride. You know the usual drinking Bud Light, of course, at high school parties, and deep down, hoping our parents didn't call or text wanting us home because we were both supposed to be at each other's houses. We definitely had our fair share of hangovers together, saying we would never drink again, and look at us now, still drinking Bud Light. One thing we're probably going to give up till the end. We've both learned so much over the years, and still to this day, I know that no matter what happens, I will always have her standing beside me for whatever life will throw at us. She is my backbone most days. When she met Connor, I knew this was the man she was going to want to spend her life with, just by the way she smiled when she talked about him. Thank you, Connor, for taking care of and loving her like she deserves. I knew from day one that you guys were perfect together. Connor and
I don't expect you to believe me, but baby, it's true. Nothing but you can make me feel alive. Set my heart on fire. Turn the silver sky into a California blue. Fireworks in July. Got nothing on your eyes, nothing on my mind. No, nothing but you. Nothing but you. Yeah, you. Nothing but you. Nothing but you. Yeah, you. Baby, why don't we just find a little island, middle of the sea? Sunshine, kind of freedom, bare feet in the sand, margarita in your hand, hey, with a never-ending view. Nothing but